Hi, this is Leena Rao with TechCrunch TV. We're here with Zach James, co-founder of MOVIECLIPS, a TechCrunch Disrupt finalist. Zach, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
So let's just start off with you explaining a little bit about how MOVIECLIPS works, and then we'll go into some of the big news that you guys are announcing today.
Okay, so great. So for the first 2 years, really, we've invested in product and heavy business development. And so we work with the Hollywood studios. For the last 2 years, we've gained 6 of the 7 major studios as our partners. And we take all the best moments in movies. So we have a bunch of curators that go through, they're all in-house. They're all film school students that have graduated and know Final Cut Pro. We go through all the best moments in movies and we find them and we tag them like crazy and we deliver them online.
So Zach, how many movie clips do you currently have on movieclips.com?
So we have about 20,000 right now, which is, it's all A content stuff. This is not like crazy long tail. This is like the best of the best, what you can find. So say hello to my little friend, the guy peed on my rug dude from The Big Lebowski, all of like the quotable moments that you're used to, we have.
Awesome. I just saw that movie, so that's particularly interesting.
His house actually is, the dude's little beach house is actually for sale right next to us. So it's like the buzz in the office of who's going to buy the dude's like real house. So it's kind of crazy.
So yeah, so until now, your clips have been housed on movieclips.com, but now you've got a new partner, and I'll let you announce that, but that's a really big deal. So tell us a little bit about what you're announcing and who this new partner is.
Okay, so it's YouTube. We struck basically the same deal, a very similar deal that Vivo did with YouTube and the music studios. We just did with the movie studios and YouTube. And it took us a while to get here, but there's a couple things that happened. And well, just more about the deal. So everything that we've done on our site, all of the clips that we've meta tagged, all the clips that we've clipped, we're now migrating over to YouTube so they can be found on YouTube. So when you go and search for, say hello to my little friend, you won't get like a really low quality version with some guy like dangling a cat in front of the screen. It's actually going to be like HD quality from the studios, and the exact scene that you remember. We were putting that up. And so what happened is, credit to the studios for trusting us with their content. That's one of the things that we've tried really hard is just to make sure that we respect their content, we handle it really well, that we tag it really well. And definitely kudos to the YouTube for knowing and better understanding how to navigate the studio waters. So YouTube has doubled down in hiring a great team from the studios, and that's the team that we've been working with to strike the deal. So we really see YouTube as the new cable. They are the new cable in our minds, and we want to be the big movie network on the new cable.
Yeah, so you guys have major deals now, you said, with all the pretty big studios out there. How many clips are going to be available on YouTube once this rollout happens?
So it's rolling out over time because it's just thousands of videos that are being ingested, right? And so with every single one of our videos that we actually ingest, we render a really unique post roll on it. So if you're watching Say Hello to My Little Friend, you also get prompts to go to the greatest moments of Al Pacino, or the greatest gunfights, or the greatest, every mood and prop and theme that you can think of related to that clip. It's going to take you somewhere else. Sorry, my phone rang. And so we will upload 20,000 on our way to 100,000 videos. I mean, it's just a ton of videos. Like I said, we want to be the movie network on YouTube. So we are not stopping at clips. Like we just raised $7 million to really go after all behind the scenes footage, all interviews. Sorry, one second, let me turn this off. All interviews, all behind the scenes, all red carpet footage, every single piece of video that can be shot about movies, we will have it.
So you guys, you just mentioned you guys raised another round of funding, $7 million. Who'd you raise that capital from, and what does that mean for the company in the next year or so?
So we raised it from MK Capital and our previous investors, which is Shasta, First Round, Jeff Clavier, Naval, a bunch of these great guys there in Silicon Valley. But our new investor and lead investor in this round is MK Capital, and we love these guys. They're actually here in LA, and they were the main investor in Machinima and have continually supported Machinima throughout their rounds. And Machinima, as you know, is now getting like 800 million views a month on YouTube, and they, crushing it for supporting the gaming audience on YouTube. And so MK Capital, Mark Terbeek is the guy that's joining our board. We love Mark. He's a great guy and really knows the Machinima playbook really well. And also the kind of double whammy for choosing MK was that one of their partners, Yair Landau, was the vice chairman of Sony Pictures. So we kind of have that double whammy that we like a lot, which is one understands YouTube really well, the other one understands the studios really well, and which is, it's just so helpful when we can talk shorthand with our investors about the studios and how they work. Because it's just a different game from talking kind of tech in Silicon Valley.
Right. So that's another point I wanted to bring up, and that is that talking to the studios is totally different in terms of the business development and tech angle than some of the partnerships formed in Silicon Valley. Were there any challenges with forming this deal with YouTube, and do you find that studios are more willing to sort of embrace more modern, open technologies?
I think they're acting a lot faster than the music industry did. Right? Music industry was very slow to act, and you kind of saw what happened. Piracy is a massive problem for the movie industry, especially as bandwidth gets faster, and so we're eagerly trying to move as fast as we can to work with the studios to make sure that we can combat piracy. I mean, that's a big part of this YouTube deal, is that all of the legal HD versions of their clips are going to be seen on YouTube above all of that piracy. So yeah, there were challenges, but there's challenges in every startup, and like I said, part of ours, at least what we dedicated the first year and a half, 2 years to, was just BD, just building those relationships with the studios. And our co-founder, Rich Radin, is, that's like his full-time job, is continually communicating with the studios. He ran the LA Film Festival for 15 years, so a lot of these people already know him, and it works that way. So yeah, we do all we can to maintain their trust and maintain their good relations with us, and whatever it takes, really. That's, like I mentioned before, that's one of the reasons we don't outsource anything that we do. We don't hire interns to do the work that we do. We hire every single person, every part of our content thing. They've all, graduated from film school, have deep film industry knowledge, and they all have the right tools. They all know Final Cut Pro, and it's worth it. It's worth to pay the premium to get serious good talent working with the studio's content, because then that trust gets built up.
Yeah, so you had told me this story previously, but the YouTube deal, you guys had sort of hinted at it a little bit at TechCrunch Disrupt last year. May, can you tell me that story? I'm sure our viewers would maybe enjoy it.
Okay, so a little foreshadowing prophecy, I think, that happened on the TechCrunch Disrupt stage. We actually even found the video when we said it. So we were on stage getting grilled by the judges. One of them was Marissa Mayer of Google, and and we basically pitched her on stage because we're like, okay, I don't know how many times we're gonna get the opportunity to be in front of her. Let's go for it. Let's pitch this. Marissa, you guys did a great thing by getting that deal done with Vivo and YouTube. How great would it be if there wasn't only kind of one leg of premium content on YouTube, but two being music and now movies if we do a deal with you guys with movie clips and YouTube in the studios. And so she kind of laughed and it was kind of like, we're serious. We're being serious. So we ended up getting the deal done. YouTube has built a great team, especially in the last year. They've hired a lot of actually our friends from the studios to come and run the new YouTube team. And so it's lucky for us, it was kind of all of our friends that we were already working with in the studios. And it's a new day. It's a new day on YouTube. It is going to be, the next new cable. And we're just happy to be there.
Great. Well, last question. What's your favorite movie clip of all time? Do you have one? One.
I'm a crazy fan of Anchorman. I don't know. It's funny here in the industry. Anchorman's kind of like almost frowned upon because people don't if it's not like some art house film and the critics didn't give good like crazy ratings to it. They laugh at it. But I'm a crazy fan of Anchorman, and I'm not going to describe the scene, but I love the jazz flute scene, but I really love it's the pleats scene, which you'll have to go and check out on your own.
We'll have to check it out, maybe hopefully on YouTube.
Okay, exactly.
Thanks, Zach. We appreciate it.
Okay, thanks, Leena.